Hello everybody, hello and welcome to Live Victorious with Glow. My name is Gravely Kaimbe. If this is your first time on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe on the box down below. It is really important, and I'm sure by the time you're watching this video, we're already in the month of November, and I want to welcome you to the month of November. Welcome to the month of November. I believe that it's a new beginning for you. I believe that you will achieve those things that you could not achieve throughout the year. I believe that in this new month you are going to change your character towards certain things. You're going to adapt the right character, the right mindset that is needed in order for you to achieve those things that you ought to achieve, that you needed to achieve throughout the year, throughout the couple of months, couple of weeks. It is very important. And with that being said, it's time for you to finish strong. It's time for you to get up and finish strong. Get up and finish this year strong. Get to do those things that you wanted to do throughout the year. So I'm currently at work right now, and I just wanted to just quickly encourage you today. I want to speak to someone that is in a very toxic relationship. When I'm in toxic relationship, I want to talk about friendships. I want to talk about in agape. Well, I want to talk about church toxic relationships. I want to talk about love relationships or marriages or whatever relationships, toxic family friendships as well. But before I go forward, I want to encourage you from the book of Isaiah 54 verse 17 that says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So no weapon formed against you, against your family, against whatever that has to do with you shall prosper in the name of Jesus. And that you will always be the head and not the tail. You will always go forward and never go backward. And as the book of Psalm 30 verse 5 says, sorrows may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I believe that your morning is coming. I believe that your joy is coming. I believe that whatever God has prepared for you, prepared for your family, prepared for your life is surely coming in the mighty name of Jesus. And then I'm not going to take much of your time. I want to tell someone to get out of that toxic relationship, get out of that toxic friendship, get out of that toxic environment. If you are in a place where you feel like you're not being your best, where you feel like you have to compromise your true character, you have to compromise your habits, that environment is toxic. We are normalizing toxic friendships where you talk about each other in an unhealthy manner, where you gossip about each other in an unhealthy manner, where you don't reproach each other with love. It's all about criticism. We are the ones that are toxic. We don't want to see, we are always inclined towards evil instead of good. That's also a toxic mentality. If you can ever have a constructive relationship, a constructive conversation with someone about something without it being taken out of proportion, that relationship is toxic. If you cannot have friendships with people where people are not ready to be reproached, or people that like drama, you get those type of friends that can't live without drama. And then you find yourself all the time, you are always surrounded by these things of, oh, he said, she said, he went, he didn't go. My friend, get out of that toxic friendship. I remember I was friends with this person, lovely person by the way, very lovely person. But then I found myself into their family drama. I found myself every time when they have family issues, because I was closer to her as a friend, I was always being mentioned in their stories. Sometimes they'll mention and they will say that I was at a certain place where I was not. And it got so bad to a point where I told myself, I cannot do this anymore. It is frustrating me. It is draining me. And I don't want to be part of this triangle, whatever the situation that is going on. I withdrew. Not that I did not want to be friends with that person anymore. I understood that our friendship would not work. And it's just best that we go our separate ways. And from the time that we parted ways, we went our separate ways, I became at peace. I could, yes, because peace has become very expensive. Peace has become the most expensive thing that we could ever look for right now. People are committing suicide because of lack of peace. People are leaving marriages because of lack of peace. People are abandoning each other, abandoning their families and stuff like that. Or even abandon your job because of lack of peace. So whatever that you do that is stealing your peace is not worth it. And remember, there's something that I always say, that everything we ever need in this world comes at the price. There's a price you need to pay in order for you to experience that peace in your marriage, that peace in your friendships, that peace in your family, that peace even in your church, even with your church relations, even with your pastor. There are certain things that you have to do in order to gain that peace. So I made that sacrifice, and we are no longer as close as we used to be. When we see each other, hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And that is as far as I'm willing to let it be. So do not normalize toxic friendships where you are always mentioning chaos, where whenever there's drama, you are always mentioned. Do not normalize that lifestyle because it is draining. And as a child of God, if you are surrounded by people like that, the Bible tells us that bad company corrupts good behavior. So if you are surrounded by people that are so used to drama, that are so used to being negative, that are so used to bringing each other down, it is not going to work on your behalf. It is not going to help you either. Stop normalizing these things. Even in your church, be careful of who you speak to. Be careful of who you surround yourself with. And be careful of what you tell your pastor, because at the end of the day, he's also human, and sometimes pastors are surrounded by people that get to hear certain things that they're not supposed to. If that is just the reality of life, that is just the reality of life, and you don't have to get offended over things that you have heard here and there. The thing is, you just have to watch your mouth. You have to pay the price of having to hold yourself, to be accountable of yourself. Be careful of what you say, be careful of where you go, be careful of who you engage yourself in, because it is your responsibility to make sure that you don't engage in those bad relationships. It is your responsibility to make sure that you create the peace that you want to enjoy, not only for today, for days to come. Because I am a testament of that. I don't have a lot of friends because I'm very selective, and the reason why I became very selective, it's because of that individual that I had once in my life that was that toxic. And the sooner you realize that, the better. And if you are the toxic one, it is time for you to make a change. Time for you to make a change. And if you want to finish this year strong, if you want to finish this year victorious, you want to finish this year powerful, there are changes that you have to make. And sometimes it has to start with you, in you, and around you. So that is what I wanted to share with you on this beautiful day. I hope that you're going to have a productive day further. And if it's already during the day that you're watching this, I hope that you're going to create that environment that you need in order for your day to be productive. So thank you so much, and have yourself a great day further. And